I thought if I lost a certain amount of weight and got down to 47 kilos, I would be super happy and confident. So why, when I got there, did I absolutely hate myself? If you've ever lost the weight you wanted to lose, looked in the mirror and still wasn't happy, or if you're on a weight loss journey right now and all you're doing is pointing out all the things you hate about your body, it's time we have a little chat, right? I feel like there is so much to be spoken about and this isn't spoken about enough. So get cozy. I'm all cozy on the sofa here, and I'm going to share with you what the hell is going on and what you need to do to make sure that you can actually be happy now and once you've lost the weight that you wanted to lose. So I thought confidence was always going to be waiting for me when I was at 47 kilos. I completely tied my self-worth to the scales. I'd step on the scales every morning, after I've eaten, before I went to bed, and I would freak if I saw that number get above 7.5 kilos. I'd be so mean to myself. You're disgusting. Why have you let yourself go? When I look back, it's wild at how cruel I was to myself. I'd constantly take pictures of my body in horrendous positions and zoom in on the fat, zoom in on the cellulite. My phone was filled with photos of me in my pants. Every mirror I went past, I would body check, I would pinch my fat, I would criticize myself. I would never be kind to myself. And this applied to not just my body fat, but I ended up getting my boobs done because I didn't feel like I was good enough if I didn't have big boobs and a tiny body. Now, there's a reason why we're like that. If we look back in the 90s, early 2000s, there was always pictures of celebrities on the front covers of magazines if they'd gained weight. They'd be praised for losing loads of weight and being tiny, and they'd be criticised for gaining it, having more cellulite. We had Weight Watchers clubs. They're still there now. People still use them, where if your scale weight has gone up, you've been really bad, you haven't done a good job, you're made to feel really guilty. If it's gone down, you're praised, forgetting about health, strength, energy, fitness, all of that. We had Slimming World clubs, again, we still do, where you get sins for eating certain types of food. So now we feel bad when we eat certain types of food. So there's loads of reasons why a woman's body was just seen to had to be a certain way to be valued. So that's why I ended up having my boobs done and why I was striving to be tiny all the time. And I look back now and I didn't even really want it. It was literally like I felt like I had to fit in. I believed no man was going to like me if I had no boobs and I had body fat on me. It's crazy. But I want to show you something. This is me at 47 kilos. This is me at 55 kilos. This is why we need to scrap the scale weight. 55 kilos, I'm fitter, stronger, healthier, have more energy, no longer think about food 24/7. 47 kilos, didn't have as much muscle mass, tired, worn out, absolutely exhausted from beating myself up all the time. So this is why we have to stop it, okay? Especially if you've lost a lot of weight and you're pretty lean already, you're gonna get to a point, most women do, where they start nitpicking. Okay, I just want to have bigger quads. Okay, cool. Now I want to have a bigger shoulder. Now I want to shrink this. Now I want to grow this. Now I want to try and get rid of the cellulite here. Oh no, now this is bad. This is bad. And I was stuck in this cycle for 10 years. Building muscle, dropping body fat. Building muscle, dropping body fat. Constantly trying to shape my body. And there is nothing wrong in that. But I found for me, it just meant I was never happy. And then one day I looked in the mirror and I thought, girl, you got a great body. Why do you feel like you need to constantly change it? So I started moving and training more for performance and really celebrating the strength gains, the fitness gains. I was doing competitions, and this paired with reframing my thoughts changed my life. I'd look in the mirror, and instead of now taking pictures and zooming in and criticizing myself, if I saw something and I thought, oh, looking a little bit fat there or squishy, I'd then immediately say, oh, I love you. And I'd stroke the area. I know it sounds crazy, but I'd be doing it all the time. I'd be touching my body and being like, oh, I love you. I'd be looking at the cellulite, I love you. I don't know I can't remember where I got this from, but now it's changed everything for me. Right now I'm sat, I'm kind of slouched over. I'm feeling like my belly is very bloated. I don't know why, but there's been no horrible words today that have come into my head about my body. Now, a lot of women don't realise this. They go into a fat loss phase and they think, yes, I'm going to lose the 10, 15, 20 kilos. I'm going to feel fantastic. They're not prepared that they're going to Start trying to go onto the next goal, onto the next, onto the next, onto the next. This is why I've made this video. I want to share it with you so you can start implementing some of the things that I did to improve my relationship with my body now, so that when you do get there, you're going to feel happy, you're going to feel confident, and you're aware, am I trying to strive for a body that doesn't actually exist right now? If you can relate to this, I want you to do these things. First one, stop asking yourself or trying to work out how much you weigh. If your emotions are tied to the scales and you're in a fat loss journey, I want you to strip the scales away. It is a great tool, but when you step on the scales, you are not just measuring your body fat. You are measuring your weight at that given time. You could have more food in the gut. You could have more water retention. Maybe your sleep was bad, which can play havoc with the scales. Maybe you're super stressed. You could be dropping body fat amazingly at a great rate and your scale weight will just sit there, but that doesn't mean you've not made fat loss progress, because there's other factors to consider with your weight. So if you're constantly being affected by the scale weight and it's making you self-sabotage, feel guilt, feel shame, then go and overeat, not enjoy your life, just take it away. Use measurements and progress pictures instead. I do this with around 70-80% of my clients. Only a small number of my clients now actually weigh themselves because it works so much better. So stop tying your worth to the scale weight. Forget to ask yourself, how healthy do I feel? Are my clothes fitting better? Am I getting stronger? Am I feeling fitter? Do I have more energy? Is there less aches and pains? All of this is also progress. Next one, I want you to stop body checking. And when you find yourself doing it, stop yourself in your tracks. So when you're walking past a mirror, don't look at your body and go, oh, you're so fat, or squeeze your fat, or stare at your cellulite and be horrible. Stop it. If you look at yourself in the mirror, say something kind. I love the skirt I'm wearing today. Oh, my hair looks nice. Just think of something. If you can't think of anything, just stop and think about that. It's a great day today. Try and think of something positive when you look in the mirror. Next, start appreciating your body for what it does, not just on how it looks. Yes, we can still change our physique and we can still get some body fat off if we want to feel healthier and more confident, but we also want to appreciate what our body actually does. Like I said before, training for performance changed everything for me. So getting down the body fat off that I wanted in the last cut, and then I could have gone further with it. I could have then gone, nah, my glutes have got smaller now, let's grow it. But I forced myself to stop and focus on performance, being a faster runner, getting stronger, doing a competition. So get excited about doing something for your body instead. If you are really annoyed at the wrinkly skin on your belly, remind yourself, you had a baby. That's crazy. If you're looking at your legs and you're like, they're fat. They're carrying you every single day. There's so many positives in there with your body. It's just going to take practice, but I promise you, keep at it and you're going to be able to get to this point now where even if I'm bloated or I've gained a little bit of weight, I'm not horrible to myself. Because you are going to have days where your bodies fluctuate. You're going to have more water retention, PMS, and you need to learn to just be kind and not freak out that you all of a sudden gain loads of body fat and you're going backwards in your journey. It's normal for bodies to fluctuate, and I say this time and time in my videos because, again, I don't think it's spoken about enough. People just think if their belly's sticking out, then they've done something wrong. You haven't. It's normal. So that's kind of all I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to make you aware that losing the weight could potentially not make you happy if you get to a point you keep nitpicking and you don't move into a performance phase. I have something called my peak performance phase after my clients have lost the weight to help them with this. And if you are being really mean to yourself right now on your weight loss journey and it's self-sabotaging you, again, think of these things that I've mentioned. Now, if you want to join a Facebook community that I've just put together for women over 35 that want to thrive as they age, get stronger, get fitter, be more confident, learn how to talk nicer to yourself so you can actually live a happy, fulfilling life and not feel like it's all downhill as you age, the link is going to be in the description. Anyway, take care and see you in the next video.